Hey everyone, it's Ferociousllama here with MTG Confidant. Today I'm playing some Stax in Vintage. It was actually my first Vintage deck online. Um, I played a lot of Vintage when I was, first getting into Magic because that was really the only format there was. I mean, there was Standard, but we were home handicapped, so it wasn't that much fun. So we all played Vintage at the time, called Type One, and basically, we have 17 land in the deck, and 17 land, and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 produce more than one mana, and then 6 of them, 5 of them kill other lands, strip mine and wastelands, and then a Cavernous Holes, of course. Which reminds me, what happened here to my sideboard? I was going to put in, we can pull a Revoker and put in a Ghost Quarter. Because in the Stax mirror, Ghost Quarter is Strip Mine. It's not restricted, but we only need one, so it'll work. Anyway, okay, now that I got my deck all together, sorry about that. I actually just whipped this up. I wanted to try it out because I'd been playing Stax, and it was the I don't know, Martello shops, I think is what they call it. It's the one with the Cadoltha Forge Masters and Lodestone Golems and Phyrexian Revokers and Tangle Wires and all that kind of stuff. Kind of like an old school Stax. And this one's a Metalworker version of Stax. So basically, we got 17 lands. We got seven mana sources. Mox's Lotus, Mana Crypt. We got Mana Vault, Soul Ring. These are the only 2 1-drops in the deck, so Mental Misstep isn't that good against us. And Fluster Storm is worthless against us. And we got 3 pairs of Lightning Greaves, and that's for our Metalworker, our Lodestone Golems, and our Cadoltha Forge Masters. Then we got 7 Sphere Effects, 4 Thorns, because most of the decks in Vintage don't play a lot of creatures, and 3 Spheres because, well, they're they make our stuff cost more too, which we don't particularly like, but you know what, it stops them too. That's why we cut a Sphere instead of a Thorn, because the Thorn doesn't stop us from casting creatures, which is what the deck does. We got Crucible for all of our handy Wasteland, Strip Mine, Ghost Quarter effects. Of course, 4 Metalworkers. Trinisphere, I've never lost a game when I play Trinisphere on turn 1 and it resolves. It's never happened, so that's always cool, because it's basically like double Time Walk for 3 mana, 3 colorless mana, which is pretty sweet. 2 Phyrexian Metamorphs to copy our, a Thorn effect, or a Lodestone Golem effect, or a Forge Master, or something. Or copy our Blightsteel if we need to, or their Blightsteel even. So it copies creatures too, which is always nice. So if they have like I forget what that guy is, the 2/3 flyer from Dissension. God, I can't remember what it's called now. Anyway, that 2/3 flyer guy that kills an artifact every time he deals damage to a player. That guy's bad news. Then we got a Karn for killing all their Moxen, because hopefully the name of the game here is Mana Denial, and so we'll kill all their lands with all of our Wastelands and Strip Mine, and then we'll kill all their Moxen with Karn, and we'll be able to animate all of our stuff. Like, we'll have a Staff and Nin we can attack for 6 with, Trinisphere, Crucible, Thorns can all attack for 2, Lightning Greaves can attack for 2, can't be equipped, but it can attack. Steel Hellkite, because it's just a good card for blowing all their stuff up. And then, of course, the obligatory 4 Chalices to stop them from playing Moxen on turn 1, or if we're going turn 2, you put it on turn 1. I've actually had ton of games, literally against, blue decks that go, I go turn 1 Chalice, turn 2 for 1, turn 2 Chalice for 2, or, even turn 3 Chalice for 2. And they're like, well, I'm kind of locked out of the game because all I had was a Hurkyl's Recall to get rid of all your artifacts, and I can't do anything. And then a Bloodsteel Colossus. So our Cadoltha Forge Master really is like our toolbox in this deck. And then our sideboard, 4 Ley Lines of the Void, which we kind of can't play without, we kind of can't play if we have to, because we don't have 2 black sources on the deck. And then 3 Grafdigger's Cages, both of those against the very, very ever so pesky Dredge decks. I haven't seen a lot of them online lately, but they're still pesky. Crucible against other Stax matches. Ghost Quarter against other decks that don't have any basic lands, mostly combo and Stax. Two Revokers, because that's always good. Another Crucible in case we need it. Witchbane Orb, this is great. It stops Hurkyl's Recall. And, if we have a Cold Forge Master, we can always tinker this up and not, prevent a lethal tendrils or something like that. Sundering Titan if they have a lot of basics or basic land types, rather. And then 2 Pithing Needles because it stops Dredge. They're almost as good as Phyrexian Revoker. They don't attack, but they do hit lands. So I kind of like that against Bazaar Baghdad. So, yep. And or if we have like that opening hand against a mirror or something. Anyway, that's the deck. Just kind of, toolbox type stuff. So, I guess we're going to play some Vintage. So, let me get in a match here, and I'll be right back. All right. Here we are with a match of Vintage against Freethinker 09. Now, I've played a lot of matches. Freethinker 09 just recently kind of popped up online, and sometimes his decks are crazy, and sometimes they're just bizarre. So, I don't know what's going to happen here. He could have some really unconventional deck. Like, I remember one time he played, he was playing like a mill deck. And I'm like, okay, in Vintage. And it was, I don't know. But anyway, this hand doesn't do anything on turn 1. So we're not going to keep this. We are going to mulligan. Now, this hand, much, much, much better. Because we have turn 1 Workshop, Sphere, turn 2 Academy, and or Cavern, Metalworker, depending on if he's playing blue or not. So we'll keep this, see what happens. We do have a brick in our Blightsteel, but hey, maybe we'll just draw artifacts and we'll be able to make some giant Metalworker stuff, hopefully. So let's see what happens. And we'll F6, because we have nothing else to do. And he's maybe going to force it or something. Oh, okay. No force. Good deal. Oh, he's playing Stax also. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Sure. What can he play for 5? He can play a Lodestone Golem, which would be kind of rough, but it's like he's going to do Chalice for 1. Huh? Okay. Well, Chalice for 1 is not good against Stax, but, I'm perfectly happy with that. I mean, yeah, sure. No problemo, amigo. So now we're going to go. Well, this is kind of a bummer because we have all this mana, but we kind of don't because we gotta. You know what I mean? Like we gotta play all of our stuff and we'll have mana, but then we can't make mana with our Metalworker because we have a Blightsteel Colossus in our hand and it's not gonna work. Oh, this is rough. Okay, so let me see here. I think what we'll do is we'll play. Hey, oops, sorry about that, guys. My phone is right here. I think what we're going to do is play... let's undo that. Because we're not going to have... Because Metalworker costs 4. So I think what we'll do is we'll play Cavern on... It doesn't matter. We're going to go Construct, because he could be playing Force of Wills in his deck. He has no mana, but you can never be too careful. We're going to go drop Metalworker. In case he does have some kind of Strip Mine effect, we do not want our Tolarian Academy getting Strip Mined. We'd rather have our Mishra's Workshop get Strip Mined, because it's unlikely in this matchup that he's going to play something like a Energy Flux or a Kataki. So we kind of don't need the Lightning Greaves anymore, which is a little depressing, but... And he has a Wasteland. See? Told you guys. He got a Wasteland. He's like, oh no, I got him now. Yeah, I have a Metalworker in play. You don't got me. I don't know what you think, but you don't got me. All right, well, let's see. I can play Tolarian Academy, make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 off of Metalworker, and then play Thorn and Greaves, and then have none left, and then make 4 off of Blight Steel. Yeah, let's see. I wonder if we should. Well, let's just do our Metalworker, and we're gonna go for all 6 mana, and then we're gonna go Greaves. Oh, well, we're gonna go Thorn, and now oh wait, we don't want to do that. We want to quit. There we go. And now we're done. Now, hopefully he doesn't have any action spells, and everything's getting really expensive. To play a thing right now is 5 mana. So, and hey, we got a win condition play with his mana crypt. So, and hey, it's doing its work. Okay, now he's got lots of mana. He can play a 6 mana creature, 7 mana creature right now. Yeah. Okay, so he's got a lodestone golem. All right. He's only got 3 mana. Yeah, he can play a 0 mana artifact right now. That's about it. So. All right. Well. Yeah, that is one of the disadvantages of this deck is you draw Metalworkers. Well, we'll pass the turn back because there's nothing we can do right now. Yeah, this is just kind of a new version of Stax I wanted to try out. Okay. That's weird. My guy's got Shroud. That's what Lightning Greaves does. This is the thing about Freethinker09. He's got good cards and he plays good stuff and all that, but some of the plays that he makes, I notice aren't. I don't know if that was on purpose. I mean, maybe it was, but I don't know if that quickens his clock at all. Because you need 3. Yeah, I guess it does quicken his clock a little, but by a turn. So, I don't know. Oh, okay. All right. This is going to be good. All right. We're going to go bam, bam, bam. 6 manas. And then we're going to go Karn. And then yeah, now I think things are going good, if you ask me. We'll put that on Karn. And then I'm trying to think, should we play the other Metalworker? Probably not. Probably not, because we want it for our Metalworker. But yeah, he can try and whatever. Duplicate our dude or whatever. That's fine. But we can always use our spheres of resistance as blockers if we really, really need to. Because Karn can animate them. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 manas. Ugh. Oh. This is bad. Well, he's gonna take my Karn. Well, copy my card. Not take it. Just copy it. So this is kind of bizarre now. Yeah, Sculpting Steel. I was going to run a bunch of those in my deck too. And, let's see. She's at 4. I wonder if he's going to attack. Because I would just block. Yeah, I would block his stuff. Well, this is just going to be silly. Okay, well. Pass turn back. Okay, Lodestone Golem. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts in play. Plus 6 mana. Let's see, if I go 6 mana, and then playing the Metalworker wouldn't net me any mana. Or would it? Because I can go, let's see. If I go Metalworker for 6, then I play Metalworker, attack Greaves. And then tap Metalworker for 4 more. Yeah, that's the same. So 6. But then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts in play. Which is a lot. I'm trying to think, should we count on drawing more lands or should we count on drawing like less lands? I think what we'll do is we're going to drop our Lodestone Golem. Just because it adds artifacts to the board, which is never a bad thing. And I wonder if we should kill his Mana Crypt. Nah, it doesn't matter. Because anything he plays is going to have to tap his workshops and stuff, so. Yeah, that'll be okay. Yeah, I've never actually, this is actually the, what? World. Okay. I do not understand what our play is, but how about that? I think this is a good deal for us. Yeah, because we killed one of his guys for free. Do we want to kill his crap? Nah. No need. Okay. Well, Wasteland's good. I think what we'll do is we'll Wasteland one of his workshops. Because if he's got to play stuff, he'll have to tap Ancient Tomb or Factory or Mana Crypt or whatever. So, I wonder why he attacked. We can just kill him now. Well, let's attack with our Lodestone Golem. And oh crap, that was so stupid. Oh, I forgot he's got Mishra's Factory there. That's a major bummer. Forgot about that. Oh, cool. He didn't block. Yeah, because what he could have done is animated Factory, blocked, and then after he blocked, tapped Factory. Unless he just played Factory. He may have just played Factory. I'm not sure. But anyway, he was all tapped out, so I thought I'd attack. That may have not been the right play. Either way, whenever he was attacking with Karn, we were just going to block with Metalworker because it would have got -4/+4, which was part of the deal right there. and then we would have blocked his Lodestone Golem with our Karn until, you know, we drew something else or we were able to cast our Blightsteel. So let us sideboard. And for this one, we want our Crucible, because that's good. And we want our Ghost Quarter, because that's like free strip mine, right? And we're going to take out our Sphere of Resistance. Actually, we're going to take out our Thorns. Well, and our Spheres, because we don't need that stuff. I'm trying to think if we should take our Phyrexian Revokers and put those in. We should probably put those two in. And oof. See, it's a little tough because we don't actually have a lot for the mirror. Maybe I should sideboard for that a little bit more accordingly and just sort of count on it as being pre-boarded for blue decks. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to put... Because I don't want to play the Spheres and have them not do anything like the Thorns might. You know, the Thorns, if I play a Thorn, it might not do anything. I don't ever want that to happen where I pay 2 mana to lose a card out of my hand and lose potential Metalworker mana for nothing. So what I think I'm going to do is just put 3 Spheres because they will always make his stuff cost more. So if he has, you know, like a great turn 2 but not a good turn 1, we'll build a Sphere real good. And I'm kind of thinking that's what we're going to do. We got Phyrexian Revokers to shut off his mana, and we got an extra Crucible. So, and we put in our Ghost Quarter. So let's see what happens. It looks like he's playing a pretty relatively traditional Stax deck. So, but I have learned expect the unexpected. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. The only problem is if he goes turn 1 something, we go scoop. If he goes with the Sphere effect. So I don't know what he boarded out. I don't know how most Stax players board stuff. I mean, that's how I board. So I don't know if that's a bright idea. But I'm happy with this right here. Because I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana on turn 2. I'll be able to play my Greaves and my Sphere and my Hellkite. And he's asking what's up. And I was like... So, okay, so he plays turn 1 Mana Crypt and a Wasteland. Good for him. And a Metalworker. Yuck. Alright, well, we drew a Mana Crypt too. So, I guess what we'll do is we'll play a Mox. And then we will play a Mana Crypt. And then we will play Lightning Greaves. And then we'll play our Wasteland, because we'd rather him Wasteland our Wasteland or something. Because then he gets no value out of his. Yeah, this is kind of a... it's always rough playing the Stax Mirror when you're not playing first. Because they could just do like nasty things to you and then you're screwed. And we're trying not to be screwed. Okay. Wow, well that's nice. And he revealed 4 artifacts. A Spine of Ish-Sah. Oh, wow. Okay. And he's going to kill our land. Alright, well, I'll kill his other land. That's cool with me. A top, a thorn. Why don't I have any tops? I should have a top, huh? Okay, well, he's probably going to play... I wonder if he's going to play a Spine or he got something else. No, he's only got 4 cards in hand. So he's... Yeah, Spine. Whoa. Okay. Um, Well, I guess that's the right play, because attacking mana doesn't really work in the Stax mirror. Okay, we said heads and we won. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is going okay. um, let's see here. So he's only got a Lodestone Golem in play, or in hand. So if we go 3, 4, 5, 6, and the Soul Ring would be 7. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, darn, it'll be 5 anyway. Okay. Wait, did we tap too much? I think I tapped too much. Yeah. Oh, it's 6. Derp. Okay. Oh, guy. I say all the wrong things, but I meant that to come out right. Maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, come on. Well, that sucks. Okay, now we're dead. Unless we draw some gas, because he's got a 5/5 dragon thing now. Shapeshifter dragon. And we have a lot of nothing. And we lost the flip, and we have a Kodotha Forge Master. So let's do this. Alright, well, hopefully we'll be able to go, hopefully he won't draw some bomb this turn. Just kill us. Oh. Oh my goodness, Worm Coil Engine? Come on. Well, it's okay. Because next turn we're going to get rid of our Mana Crypt. Yeah, we'll take his 5. Yeah, we'll take it. Ah, yeah. Ouch, man. Alright. We lost the flip twice in a row now. This is so bad, man. Well. Might as well play it for 0, right? Won't do nothing if we don't. So we're going to go... Let's undo that. Let's just pass the turn back. We'll see what he does. He might attack and do something crazy. He might not attack and not do something crazy. But I'm fairly certain that if he attacks with everything, we're going to do... our Kodoltha Forge Master, and we're going to do some ridiculous stuff. So, Razormane Masticore. Okay, he goes Worm Coil. Sure, yeah, Worm Coil. Not that scared. Not as scared as you'd think. Okay, so he's attacking us with 2 baddies. So we're going to go sack, sack, sack. And I think we're going to get... wow, what are we going to get? Let's get a duplicate, and then we can duplicate his Worm Coil, kill his duplicate or Lodestone, and then things will be going okay for us. So, and then next turn, since we have 3 more artifacts, we'll get our Blightsteel. Hell yes, we want to use that ability. And we will block that. And he passes the turn. I'm sorry, this might not be the most exciting match, but guy, this is a nail biter for me, that's for sure. Oh man, this is crazy, crazy for me. So, good thing good thing, man. That was such a sweet deal right there. So he's got a 5/5 first strike coming out. Which he's got a Mox and a top and a Razor Main, sure. Yeah, play your top. That's cool. Story checks out. Guys, Spine of Ishsa. That's awful. Okay, I don't know why you'd play that because it's got a metal worker and. Oh, okay. I guess. Gonna attack? Come on, attack. Okay, now. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go Cadultha Forge Master. We're going to go Metalworker, Soul Ring, Mox. And then we're going to get a Blightsteel. Okay. Now, this is like a must-block threat, so. And I don't think you can kill it anyway. Yeah, that's fine. That's kind of a weird way to... What does it do? Oh, you have to discard a card. He'd have had to sacrifice it anyway. Oh, okay. He anticipated that, I guess. Or she, our opponent. So... Yeah, I don't know. This game went from looking not so terribly great to pretty good. Thank goodness, right? Oh, come on. A Spine of Ishsa? Be serious, man. Wait, so what did he reveal? Oh, that's lame. It doesn't tell us what was revealed. Okay. Whatever, we'll just cope, I suppose. And worst case scenario, if he like pulls like a duplicate or some crap, what we were gonna do, it didn't happen. But if he got like a duplicate or something, we were gonna go Cadultha Forge Master and sacrifice the Forge Master, the duplicate, and the Blightsteel, and get the Blightsteel back. If you found a way to kill our dude. But even if you did, it wouldn't matter because we still have our Cadultha Forge Master to block. But if you tried to kill anything, that's what we would have done. We would have gotten our Blightsteel back and it would have been untapped. So, anyway, that's this kind of little bit different take on Stax, which is kind of a fun deck. The primary difference between like my other Stax decks that I have videos of is that the primary difference is this one's got Metalworkers and Lightning Greaves. A little bit less on the lock pieces and a little bit more on the kill you pieces. Because that was one thing that I found with Stax. My original version, which I'll just show you right here. This was the original version. Was it had 18 lands, so I had a little bit more land because I had 4 wastelands and a strip mine. I had the 7 artifact manas, the 2 1-mana guys, and then I had 8 spheres plus Phyrexian Revoker plus 4 Lodestone Golems. So it had it all. And then I found that getting to 6 mana for the Staff of Nin was really tough. So I came across Coercive Portal from, I think it was in, I don't know, it was in Vintage Masters Online, but I think it was Conspiracy or something in paper is what it was in. And it was, basically everyone votes for Carnage or Homage. If Carnage wins, sacrifice it and destroy all non-land permanents. And if Homage gets more votes or it's tied, I draw a card. So basically 4 mana, I draw a card every turn. Unless me and my opponent both decide we should blow everything up. But we never agree on that. Obviously, unless we thought it was like a remarkably neutral board state. Which I don't think would ever happen. In Vintage at least, because resources are resources. And but it had all this stuff. It had the Sundering Titan main deck. It had the Chalices, the Blightsteel. Basically the same deck. The only difference was Tanglewire. I replaced the Tanglewire with Metalworkers, and I replaced the Revokers and a Sphere with Metalworkers, or Greaves, rather. So, anyway, I call it Metalworker Stax. I don't know what you'd call it. But I think it's kind of a... Oh, what happened here? Oh, my goodness. Sorry about that. Anyway, this is the deck if you want to take a screenshot. Okay, let me move these creatures over here a little bit. And we got... Those aren't all creatures, but... I can get it on one screen for you. Yeah, let's see if we can... Why won't this move over? Okay. Anyway, this is the deck. This is the sideboard right here. Super fun deck, kind of cool to play. I wasn't sure if we were winning a lot of the time, but to be fair, I don't have a lot of experience with this version of Stax, and I was always worried about drawing those useless Metalworkers. But the deck seems to work really well, and I've been really happy with this on this first outing. So if you like the deck, go ahead and let me know. And if you don't like the deck, let me know. If you have any other variants of shops you'd like me to play, let me know. And, I'm sure I probably made some misplays. Should have seen it earlier. I was playing some Pauper because I think that's kind of a new format that I haven't really gotten into that I think is a little bit... it's interesting because it's kind of a fun format without, like, the ridiculous combos of, like, Modern or something. But it's kind of a fun format. And I was playing it, but three turns in a row, I missed this, like, playing a bounce land. So it was, like, unwinnable. So I just give up. But anyway, so if I missed any plays because I was talking or something, sorry. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.